right. Welcome. This is another QDR couch concert. Mad Dog here. We got Wheeless and Heather Davis. Janie's hanging out doing some family stuff tonight, but we're glad to be with you, and we're glad to have Brett Eldredge with us tonight for another one of these cool events. This is man, technology and what this thankfully we've got technology to help us out during these times. We can still have some live music and still get a taste of seeing our favorite artists perform and stuff. So Wheeless, what are you doing over there? What's in the background? What room of the house are you in?
This is the bonus room. This is where I got my little mini studio. Hey, it's Mike on the mic, everybody.
Oh, there we go. Here come the really bad dad jokes.
It's a late joke to go. It's a late entry.
It's a late joke to go. Yeah, that's right. And it's pajama time. I got the slippers ready for that. Ready for some Cobra Kai in a little while.
Yeah. I need to get caught up on that. I watched when that first launched on YouTube, they let you watch like the first 2 or 3 episodes for free, and then they made you subscribe to watch the rest of it so they could hook you in. And so I only got through those first couple of episodes, but I was really digging it.
It's amazing.
It took calls from the listeners last week. They said they loved it. So here I am. I'm already on season 2. So
Are you really? Okay. They're fairly short seasons, right? They're short seasons.
Yeah, they're ADD for you. I mean, 30 minutes, bam.
In and out. Heather Davis, what are you up to? You're at home on the couch. You got your pups with you?
I got one's on the floor, other one's in the hands. This is Lucy.
This is Lucy. All right.
Sure, Shadow will jump up here at some point and say hi because that's what he does. But yeah, hanging out at home.
All right, cool. Well, shall we invite the guest of honor in?
Yes, please.
Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brett Eldredge.
Brett Eldredge.
Hey.
There he is.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
There he is. He's sideways.
Wait a minute. Yeah, am I the only one seeing that?
His couch is hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, we got you sideways there.
Oh, what a feeling. My couch is hanging from the ceiling.
Did I go unsideways?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. I try to keep you on your toes at home. Everybody, it's just, that's what I do.
Yeah.
What's happening?
How's your world?
It's good, man. I'm just wishing I was playing shows, but I'm being very active and just going a lot of hikes and getting outside and yeah, man, it's all good.
You had already kind of started unplugging from the world a little bit anyway, kind of prior to this with, in fact, you encouraged Mike and Janie. They decided to go for the flip phone challenge there for a little bit.
I remember talking to him about that.
Yeah. Janie couldn't make it a week. And Wheeless was able to make it a pretty good amount, but you've kind of you've stuck to that for a little while, right?
Yeah. My new way of kind of meeting in the middle is I have everything on a timer now. So my apps, I can only be on an app for like an hour and a half throughout the whole day, and then it'll lock it out and I can't get back in it.
Good idea.
Nice.
So you just have somebody else set your passcode for the apps and somebody and then they won't tell you the code and you can't get in there no matter what.
So you won't be tempted to give yourself extended time.
Yeah, you don't just keep scrolling,
By the way, cool. Brett, I still have the flip phones.
You still got them?
Yeah, the Verizon place let us keep them. So I got 4 free flip phones if you need one.
Man, I might need another one because I'm ready to go back to it. I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to go back at some point. I'll do this for a little while.
You know what I learned? I learned that no one calls you. No one calls you. So if you got a flip phone, you're good to go.
It's all texting. And you can't text them back, and it's green bubbles, and no one cares about green bubbles, I guess. So.
E-R-E.
Can you do emojis on flip phone, or do you have to do the old school, use the colon and the parentheses?
Yeah, colon and
I think, pretty much. I mean, I think they might have some really analog-looking ones, but I think it's better just to do the old school.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, listen, let's get you going here with some music. I know some people are eagerly anticipating seeing you perform here. So as are we. So,
all right.
What are you going to lead the way with?
I'm going to lead the way with The Long Way. We're going to take it the long way and sing you a few tunes. I figured that would be a good one to start with.
Awesome.
Don't think I've ever seen your kind of pretty, wandering around this midnight madhouse city. You got a look that says you got it all, yeah. So if you don't mind, I'd like to know you better. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want the secrets you keep, the shine underneath of the diamond I think I just found. Take me the long way around. I'd love to see just where your daddy met your mama. You hand me down 99 and Paul. Show me the fields you danced in clover, the harvest in October, and when the leaves fall from the sky just like a Sunday drive. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want the secrets you keep, the shine underneath of the diamond I think I just found. Take me the long way around. I didn't think tonight when I walked in I'd be falling for somewhere I've never been. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? Oh, I want your red blushing stories, your faults and your glories that made you who you are right now. Take me the long way around. Take me the long way around.
Very nice.
There you go.
Excellent.
That's how I'd sing it.
Hey, I knew it.
Yeah, that's exactly
why
how
I was
I
nervous when I first started. I was like, Mike would nail it way better than I would, but I'm gonna do my best.
You know it. You know me.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a lot. Those are big shoes to fill.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So where are you right now, Brett?
Yeah,
I am in Southern California.
Oh, wow.
And spend some time out here and yeah, just hanging around. It's very interesting because we have the fires going on out here.
Yeah.
And it's very hazy. It's very strange. It's like a lot of the sunny days, you can tell the sun's there, but the smoke and everything is, in the way of the sun. So it's very interesting. But hopefully that all clears up here before too long, and everybody gets some relief from that. I'm safe around where I'm at right now, but it's just it's been interesting.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm sure. We did have a couple of requests for pictures of Edgar. I have to say I know you were off social media, but we miss Edgar.
He retired. He's good. I'm with him more than I've ever been. But when I quit social media or took a break from it, I'm on just to change my relationship with it. But I was like, you know what? I just want to have that connection with my dog that I can come home and just have my buddy. I don't want to have. He doesn't know he was a social media influencer, and he just wants to be a dog that loves everything. So I was like, you know what? It's time. I just want him to be my pup. I don't want to do that anymore. And I just want him to, I wanted that for my mental state and for just to have my buddy there for me all the time. And
love that.
So he's hung it up, and he's just frolicking in the fields now, enjoying retirement. I'm enjoying it with him.
Love that. And also, when you went off social media, like for this new album, Sunday Drive, you went back home. So tell us kind of how that whole process started of you, going into this new album and going back home. And
yeah, going home was, I'm from a little town in Illinois in the middle of nowhere, and it's Paris, Illinois, and it's it's a unique place. The Midwest is just middle, the heart of the heartland is what I call it, where I'm from, and it's just a lot of great salt of the earth people and good people and hardworking people in small towns, and I wanted to tell the story and the heart of where I come from, and so I felt like the need to go back home and really spend some time there and show the other people that I was creating this record with what the place I came from. And then I went to Chicago and recorded the album, and that was a whole nother chapter of it. I want to get some of the energy of Chicago in there. And so it was just a really special experience.
Love that. And of course, the first single is Gabrielle. Tell us a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, that was the first song we recorded for the album. And we went in there, and I was really excited about that song, and I'd taken over a year off to just make it right for this album. So I knew going in there, I was like, I feel really confident in this song. If we can nail this song off the bat, I won't feel like I'm a crazy person for taking this long away. I believed in myself, and I had a lot of people believing in me, but it's like you can step away for a long time and go in there and not know what you're doing, and maybe it just ends up being a weird album or something. Well, I knew that I was very confident, and when we got Gabrielle in there, we hit it in the first take, and I was like, all the way up my shoulders. If anything, I'd be like, this is what it's going to feel like, and then this is going to be something really special. And that's how it started with Gabrielle and ended up being the first single. And I'm really excited.
I believe that's a segue, isn't it?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Oh, you want me to play that? All right, let's do that.
Yes, please.
Here we go. Gabrielle, here we go. I was caught up in your brown eyes, looking up at the blue skies, really made me realize they don't make them quite like you. Cinnamon skin in the sunshine, stop time in the moonlight, really made me feel like I could fall for you. Then one day you were just gone, and I've been wondering for so long. Oh, was it your heart or mine? Was it just the wrong time, Gabrielle? We never got very far, but girl, wherever you are, I wish you well, Gabrielle. You were picking flowers on a side road, leaning back on a fence post. Couldn't help but notice you were wanting something more. When I was staring off in the distance, blinked twice and I missed it. Can we just rewind it like it was before? Then I woke up and you were gone, and I've been wondering for so long. Oh, was it your heart or mine? Was it just the wrong time, Gabrielle? We never got very far, girl, wherever you are, I wish you well, Gabrielle. And the miles they fly by, sailing back home again. Do you ever wonder what we might have been? I can still see you standing there, sun shining behind your dress, your silhouette, oh, so perfect. Take me back there, take me back there. Oh, was it your heart or mine? Was it just the wrong time, Gabrielle? We never got very far, but girl, wherever you are, time.
All right.
There you go.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Love it.
Jamming today.
Like
Working up a sweat in
I
here.
was rocking with you.
Yes.
I dig that guitar. I like the pattern on the.
Thank you.
There. Yeah.
It's got the Illinois eye on the back of it too.
How about
Oh, no.
So are you keeping up with sports, the COVID sports era?
Yeah, it's a very interesting experience. I've been following the Cubs a lot. Yeah, I'm a big Cubs fan. So
you have
so
the cutout.
What's that?
You have the cutout for the stadium.
You know, I meant to have them do that. I forgot. I was like, I need to get somebody to give me a seat in there. I don't have a cutout, but I'm there in spirit every single day.
Yeah.
But no, it's interesting. But at least we got something to watch. You know, I mean, I've been watching some of the NBA stuff, and I got to watch a little bit of football the other day, and I'm trying to figure out who does it best so far. I think baseball's done really well with the crowd noise.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like they've got the timing down with the crowd noise pretty good. I mean, obviously, it'd be nice to have real crowd noise, but at least they got that going. So that's going pretty good. They've had a little while to work that in there, and that's doing pretty good in that front. But it's been interesting, but I'm glad we got to watch it.
Yeah, I was flipping through yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, football, and I forgot for a minute that there weren't fans in the stadium, and I heard that crowd noise, and I was like, wait a minute.
What is happening?
Yeah, I wonder how
I was pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, I wonder if they just use past games, or they just take that audio from the crowd. I don't know. I mean,
well, and then they've got to have somebody timing it out to when like the home team makes a good play. You gotta have the increase of crowd noise and applause, and then or when something bad happens and they want to yell at the ref, like you got to have some good yelling at the ref crowd.
Yeah.
Stuff
I love that. It's so awesome.
Very cool. Heather was trying to text us some do we have some questions from other people or something like that?
We do. We have a couple on here. Favorite spot to visit in the US from Allison.
Favorite spot? I really like Lake Tahoe.
You mean Raleigh?
What's that?
You mean Raleigh?
Yeah, that was second.
That should be the first response, Brett. Come on.
You know, I've actually looked at. I got some friends that like to go up around there actually and go camping. So I've actually looked, up around that area. So
we've got some good, we got some good spots in the mountains here and stuff.
Good hikes and stuff up there. So you guys definitely live in a beautiful part of the world, and Lake Tahoe, I just always has a special connection because I like to go fly fishing and stuff there, and so I've done a lot of fly fishing in Lake Tahoe, and it's just it's a very creatively inspiring place. I love it there.
Yeah, I've only seen it in pictures and video. It looks amazing.
It's worth it. Check it out sometime.
Yeah.
Another question from Hannah. What song are you most excited to perform live when you get back on the road?
Probably Magnolia or Gabrielle, now that it's starting to get heard by a lot of people, because you're so used to being able to play these songs right as the album comes out, and everybody's starting to know them, and you're getting to see everybody grow with the album and everything. And so I'm just excited to play this whole album, but a song called Magnolia for my new album and Gabrielle, I think, would be both two really fun ones.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Or those the
let's see. And another one. Aspiring artist. Any good advice you can give someone who's an aspiring artist?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just all depends on what you're going for with your artistry. I think the thing I've learned through the whole process of becoming from being a completely unknown musician to a known musician is learning what your passion is for. What do you want the outcome to be of your career, and then trying to enjoy the process of it is a big part of it. And instead of just looking for the final product, and I've been very very fortunate, but there are times when you're first starting and you're playing that tiny stage with two people in the crowd, and you're like, I can't wait till there's thousands of people out there. And you do think that, but it's also like, there are times where also you're like, the process, if you don't enjoy the process, you're not going to enjoy the final outcome. And so I think the things that I've enjoyed the most are just taking your passion's got to be there for the whole ride. And you got to really know that that's what you want to do, and know that the ups and downs are there, and that no one's going to change your mind if you really believe it, and you get the right people behind you to believe it. And then you just take off.
It's all part of the journey, the ups and the downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, I think, and I've always said, I was just as happy as a kid that, was writing songs. I was pretty much paying to try to be a singer. You know what I mean? You're invested in yourself and all that. I was just as happy then as getting the success. You got to enjoy the ride through it. Yeah. I think it's the ups and the downs, or the downs really suck in the moment that you're in them, but you also realize that resilience that you pulled through it gives you a lot of strength. And I've really learned that over the last few years as I've really dove deep into myself, and it's been a powerful thing to be able to feel that.
Are you do you reflect a lot, like, in terms of your journey, and then, like, are there moments that stand out vividly in your mind of, like, these, like, kind of like on that path that you went through? It's kind of like, I don't know if you want to call it a career defining moment or not, but just kind of like these moments of time. Yeah, that just like always stand out, that you always kind of go back to if you're having, whether it's a high or a low.
I remember singing at the CRS New Faces show, and for those that don't know what that is, most people don't unless you're in radio. But it's it's
country radio seminar.
It's a big seminar with radio, and so everybody that you're going to develop a relationship with, hopefully over the next 30 years or whatever, is in the place, and you want to have an opportunity to get your music out there to the world. And so I got up there on stage along with me and Thomas Rhett. It almost feels like a battle of the bands or something. It's not, because it's not a contest, but it's kind of feels like that a little bit. There's like me and Thomas Rhett, and I can't remember who all else was on it. Maybe John Party. I can't remember all who was on it, but
wow. That was a hell of a New Faces show.
Yeah,
right?
I know. It was me and Thomas Rhett,
I missed that.
Tyler Farr. There's there were several, awesome artists up there, and I got up there, and I was like, this is my chance to really prove myself and show everybody that I'm gonna be somebody that's gonna be here for a long time. That's my goal. And I got up there and I was playing, if I could be the reason your hair's a mess, and my microphone went out. And so I'm singing Mean to Me, and this is before Mean to Me is a hit or anything. And the microphone goes out. People are sprinting around like the label. They're like, oh my God, what's going on? And it ended up actually, people were rooting for me because they felt really bad that my microphone went out on this huge defining moment in my career, possibly.
Right.
And eventually they get the microphone working again, and I finish the song, and then I get up to this song called One Mississippi. And it was kind of like my moment it's just me and a piano. And it was my moment to really nail it and bring it home. I felt like I had people on my side. Everybody kind of saw that thing go down. Obviously, it wasn't my fault, but I had my time to redeem in such a strong way, like set myself up, not even with all the bad things that could happen. It's a good example of when things fall apart, the best moments of your life can lead up to that. And then I got up there singing One Mississippi and just completely nailed it. And there's this big note at the end of the song, and I just belted out, and it just brought the house down. And I really think that was a big defining moment in my career. And that was good probably 8 years ago. And it's just getting started for me now. And I've got 7 number ones, I think, now or whatever. And, it's like, and I didn't have much going at all then. So it's that was a big moment.
That's pretty cool. And just to set the scene real quick for everyone watching, like that room, it's the last night of this seminar week, and it's like 10 to 12 people at a table, and they're all sitting down and they're all just staring at you. It's not like a regular concert.
Yeah, it's not like everybody's up there raging, and it's kind of like perform for me kind of feeling. You know?
Like right, show us what you got.
Yeah. Which I like to thrive in those conditions, but it is different than a regular concert.
Yeah. Because nobody really stands up until the end. So like if they're standing up and applauding, like you did
the standing out. We got the standing out at the end of it and everything. It was all great, but it was a good moment.
That's funny. Well, good deal. I think you got one more to sing for us.
Yeah, I got one more. It's one of my favorite songs from my new album, Sunday Drive, and I'm gonna play this. And I actually started writing this song backstage in Berlin, Germany, and then came back to Nashville and finished it up. And it's just a really special song. And yeah, it's the one you need. When it's cold outside and you can't sleep, when there's no one else, oh, let me be the one you need. When your hope goes out like a ship at sea, if it don't come back, oh, let me be the one you need. Rest your head here, pull me closer, I'll hold you tight while you let go, girl. And I could love you if you just let me be the one you need. When you fly too high, when you sink too deep, when you're lost out there, oh, let me be the one you need. When you're falling star, don't lighten up your dreams before it breaks your heart. Oh, let me be the one you need. Rest your head here, pull me closer, I'll hold you tight while you let go, girl. And I could love you if you just let me be the one you need. Well, I spend most my life thinking love was out of reach. So maybe just this once, you could be the one I need. If you let me be the one you need.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Love it.
You have a way with words, my man. You have a way with words.
Oh, thank you. Well, I enjoyed singing, man. I don't get to really do. I mean, I sing to myself a lot, but usually I'm used to getting to. It's good to sing to some fans out there and everybody. So just wish everybody well during all this time, and we will once again be there in front of each other. But for now, we got each other right here too, and we don't have to wish this time away either. You know, I think that's a big thing. Is time is still precious either way. If you're in a quarantine or not, it's like, yeah, we're not in crowds. It's not the way we used to know it, but we still got each other, and we still got music, and life will go on, and it will be what it'll be.
I love it. That's a great way to look at it, man. Got to have that. You got to have a positive outlook at some point. You can't.
Got to, man. Negative, it does you no good to have the negative. That's for sure.
Yeah, for real. Heather, I think you said you had one more quick question before we let Brett go.
I did, and I saw this in the news. So obviously, big fan of the holidays. with your Glow album, and I just saw that there's a collaboration coming with Kelly Clarkson.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know, I didn't know she announced that until like this before. So I was like, I didn't know. I was like, am I supposed to talk about this? But as long as she said something, then, but yeah, it's we did something really cool. I'm not going to describe what all it is yet, but it's a really cool song that she asked me to be on, and it's so cool. And I've just always loved her voice. I love the person that she is, and just she's one of the best singers on this earth. And to be able to sing with her, and we really bring some soulful Christmas feel that is going to be moving a lot of people this year. So I'm excited just to be a part of it with her.
And
I love that.
Crazy enough, Christmas is not far off.
I know, it's so weird, right? I mean, it's
yeah,
pretty much fall now, and I forgot summer was here, and here we have fall. So it's like we got to get ready, man. I'm going to bring the holidays in a big way, no matter what. We need the holidays, this year to bring some joy, and so we're going to bring a lot of joy this year, and we'll all be here together.
Awesome, very cool.
Well, I think that does just about does it, right? And I know, Brett, we got some folks that you're going to jump on and do a little one-on-one FaceTime meet and greet with, our VIP winners. So we should remind them to hang on. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, don't leave.
That'll be fun. And we just appreciate your time, man.
Well, same to you guys. Enjoyed playing for you, and we'll see you on the other side of this. If not, we'll see you right here too. Whatever.
We'll come back and do it again.
That's right.
Thanks, Brett.
All right, man.
Y'all.
Appreciate it.
Brett.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, guys, for taking the time hanging out with us for this cool QDR couch concert with Brett Eldredge. We'll be posting it up on the Facebook page as well after this. So, this was awesome. Oh my God, he sounds so amazing.
I know. I would, you're always like, we're gonna do another virtual concert, and you don't know how it's gonna sound. It sounded great. He's awesome, and his songwriting is so pure, and it's a really cool experience. And so for everybody who's watching right now, I mean, this is, we're making the best of it. And I would say even if we weren't in COVID time, this would still be a really cool thing to do.
Yes.
Right? So I think a lot of things are going to come out of this that we're going to continue to do in these opportunities to be able to get intimate like this with an artist. And so that'll be fun. This is really cool.
I'll tell you what, man, he's one of those artists where his album, when he sings in concert, sounds exactly the same. Kelly Clarkson, just like that too. They're like my two top, just pure amazing voices. I can't wait to hear that Christmas song. I mean, I don't want to jump over fall because I love fall, but I'm super excited to hear that song.
I know. It'll be here before you know it. That's why Wheeless went ahead and got all his Christmas shopping done. So
yes.
And I see he already jumped off. I think it's his bedtime.
He did.
So, yeah, well, he's got to go to sleep. He's got to get up and do that morning show thing. So All right. Well, we appreciate everybody for hanging with us tonight, and we'll hopefully do something like this again soon.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.